Hey there! Let's dive straight into the channel where we demystify the intricacies of Social Security, turning finance into a gripping blockbuster. So grab your popcorn as we delve deeper into the latest inflation report, dissect the figures, and unravel the impact on Social Security beneficiaries. It's going to be an exciting journey, so fasten your seatbelts as we navigate through December. Reflecting on the whirlwind of this year is inevitable. Time has flown, and so has the latest inflation report, the last one for the year. And guess what? It brings unexpectedly positive news for Social Security beneficiaries. Whether you're savoring retirement, relying on Social Security Disability (SSDI), receiving Supplemental Security Income (SSI), spousal benefits, or survivor benefits, you're in for a pleasant surprise. The Bureau of Labor Statistics (BLS), the Wizards of Economic Data, recently unveiled the latest inflation numbers. And guess what? Overall inflation is easing a bit. In November, the Consumer Price Index (CPI) dropped from 3.2% in October to 3.1%. I know it's not the most staggering decrease. Energy costs, including gasoline and fuel oil, dropped by 2.3%. Yes, there was a 0.4% increase in shelter costs, but hold your horses, shelter is way more expensive than gas. So, even with the slight uptick in shelter costs, the overall inflation rate going down is a victory worth celebrating. Now, let's zero in on what all these numbers mean for Social Security beneficiaries. You've probably heard about the CPI, but Social Security benefits dance to a different beat, the CPIW, Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners. Here's the exciting part. The rate of inflation for the CPIW dropped from 3.1% to a flat 3.0% in November. This is fantastic news for Social Security beneficiaries because if inflation continues at this rate, it'll be below the 3.2% cost of living adjustment, COLA, increase they'll be getting starting January. Let's put some dollars and cents on this excitement. As of November, the average Social Security retirement benefit was a cool $1,844 a month. With the 3.2% COLA increase starting January, recipients will experience a $1.59 surge in their benefits, bringing the average monthly benefit to a tidy $1,993. It might not be a jackpot, but hey, it's a little extra in the piggy bank. But wait, let's play with the big guns, the CPIE, Consumer Price Index for the elderly. This index factors in the higher costs seniors face, such as healthcare and transportation, which tend to experience higher inflation. According to the CPIE, seniors felt an inflation rate of 3.6% in November. If the COLA were calculated based on this index, the average monthly benefit would see a $1.66 increase, totaling $1,911. Over a year, that's an extra $1.84 in their pockets. Now we're talking. Now let's dive into the debate about which inflation measurement is the fairest of them all. The current contender, CPIW, falls short. It doesn't accurately reflect the real costs seniors bear, undercutting their ability to enjoy their golden years with the independence and dignity they deserve. Enter the CPIE. This index adjusts for one of the biggest flaws in the CPI and CPIW by accurately weighting the costs that seniors face. Costs like healthcare and transportation, which tend to experience higher inflation, are better represented in the CPIE. Seniors are not your average urban wage earner, and their costs are different. The CPIE addresses this discrepancy, compensating seniors for those additional costs that are usually overlooked when calculating the COLA. According to the CPIE, the inflation rate for seniors' baskets of goods went up by 3.6% in November. That's significantly higher than the 3.1% for general inflation, CPI, and the 3.0% for urban wage workers, CPIW. Now imagine if the COLA were calculated based on the CPIE drumroll, please. Seniors would see a $1.66 increase in their average Social Security check as of January, bringing the monthly benefit up to $1,911. That's an additional $7 a month or $84 a year, a decent chunk of change. While $7 a month might not sound like a life-altering amount, let's play the long game. Over the years, those dollars add up. Every dollar missed in one COLA adjustment is a dollar not compounded in the next. It's like a snowball effect, building up year over year, decade over decade. It's the difference between a comfortable retirement and one where seniors are counting every penny.